Alright guys, what's up? Gotta talk a little quiet, but they're getting ready to do the drivers meeting over here. You can probably see it behind me somewhere over there. But yeah, we're set up and ready to go. And yeah, this is a Chin track day at Road Atlanta, so just give you a little peep around. And the sun's starting to come out. Feels great right now, but in probably an hour it's going to be really hot, so we're just preparing for that. But anyway, I've got to go speak at the drivers meeting in a second. Just want to give you guys a shot at kind of the initial setup here when we do track days. Normally we have a lot more tent coverage for garage space, but fortunately I was not able to bring those this weekend. But yeah, course of cruise set up with Chin track days at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. And yeah, we've got the chill out system set up, the demo for it's a driver cooling system. Yep, we got the Mini Cooper cleaned up, ready to go. And I think we're gonna have a customer rent it this weekend, which is awesome. We'll love to get people to enjoy this car. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta go to the drivers meeting. See you later.
We do allow passengers to ride with any solo qualified driver. If you would like to get a passenger in the car with you, make sure to stop by our trailer. It's $20 for a passenger wristband.
Joseph with Course of Crew back at Road Atlanta. I want to show you guys the beautiful Chin SX. No, I didn't mispronounce. It's actually called the Chin SX because this is Chin track days and this is Chin's NSX. Therefore, it's the Chin SX. But man, isn't that thing beautiful? Wow. Yeah, so they actually had an NSX and the older style NSX when the company first started, and they had it for years, and then finally when this one came out they had to have it. So man, it's beautiful. Oh, you're fine. I'll walk around it for you guys and just let you embrace all of its glory. And yeah, for those of you out there that don't do track days and you might get interested, definitely check out chintrackdays.com. They do the most track days per year of any track day company in the United States. You can tell that they have a really nice setup. I've been working with these guys for about 5 years now. Well, actually, no, about 8 or 9 years if you consider the time I was on the race team. So anyway, yeah. All right, just wanted to show you the NSX there, and we've been pretty busy doing a couple of things. I had to program an AIM Solo DL for a 996 turbo car, super sick. I want to go for a ride in it later, but anyway, got the chill out system set up. Everything's kind of rocking and rolling. If you need air and you're ever here, you stop right here and get it. It's free all the time. Got the M4 back over here doing the rear brake pad swap, and also swapped on the track wheels and tires. And he's getting ready to go back out for the day. Got to drive this car earlier, and man, it's quick. It sticks, and it has an excellent sound. Yeah, definitely. And it's also, I thought it was paddle shift. It's not, actually has the manual transmission, so it's pretty sick too. Love the red interior. Oh man, yeah. But this car is driven. This car gets driven as it should be from BMW. So like I said yesterday, he's doing 9 track days in a row, a bucket list item. And so you can see it's been on the road for weeks now. Take a look at this. Look at the road grime. You know, most people keep them in their garage and they don't want it to get dirty and this and that. This guy is out driving it like a BMW test driver, and that's awesome. So anyway, I'll check back with you guys later. See ya. All right guys, we're back. So we're working on the Chin Miata right now, and just finished up getting ready to do tire pressure analysis on this Audi S5 back here. So later today we're gonna have that car out on track and do some tire pressure analysis. And I actually have a program set up where we check the tire pressure, the tire temperature across the tires when someone comes in from a hot lap, and take that data, put it into an Excel program I created that shows you a color chart display of the tire temperature across all 4 tires, and it gives you a way to basically dial in the tire pressure just like you would on a professional race team. And the other thing you get out of that is the color chart display kind of shows you what your alignment is doing for you at this track. So at Road Atlanta, you know, you want definitely some negative camber up front and back to help, because especially the left side of the car, you know, there's a lot of right hand sweeping turns at this track, so your front left really gets some abuse. So having the tire pressure dialed in to where you're not rolling the sidewall, and also having your alignment correct, helps keep the car on the track more grip, but also helps your tire wear. So, and track tires are not cheap, so everybody would like a little more tire wear. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, and we'll check back with you guys later. All right guys, we're back. So it is now lunchtime. Oh wait, look at that. That was a Ford Lightning that's been on the track. Where did it go? Look at that. That's freaking cool. I may go talk to him later. I always like to see something different out on the track. Anyway, so about to look at a brand new Mini Cooper, John Cooper Works GP car. It's actually built and set up for IMSA racing, so let's take a look.
5 minutes away from parade laps.
Yeah, check that out.
Any car, any driver, guests and visitors, we invite you now to come on to pit lane.
And anyway, what we're going to do on this one is she was having trouble with her AIM Solo system, but I'll show you the car real quick. It's got a full built cage, you know. I mean, this car is ready to go wheel-to-wheel racing, so it's a pretty sick setup. About 300 wheel horsepower. Got an excellent brake system, wheels, tires, running Hoosier R7s. But yeah, we got the AIM Solo DL in here. We're having trouble getting it to communicate with the ECU, so what we're going to do is try to go in and check some voltages on her OBD2 port, and try to diagnose why we can't get any OBD2 readings to come to the Solo DL. And yeah, anyway, we'll check back later. Hey, here's that lighting again. That's so cool. Anyway, yep, it's lunchtime. I'm about to go up to the paddock, get some lunch, and this is another customer's car, Bill. It's an AMG GTS. Just thought I'd show you guys real quick. Pretty sick car, and he drives it like he stole it. We have to replace the brake pads quite frequently on this unit. But yeah, if you've never seen one of these, it's beautiful. And the wheels are big, but man, when you take one off, they're super light. I don't know if they're magnesium or what, but super light. And the stereo in this car is crazy good. Beautiful interior. And so also the thing we can't figure out how to turn off is when you're on the track and you have heavy G-forces, especially under braking, the seat belts actually tighten down on you and pull you into the seat, and it's kind of an uneasy feeling. You think it would feel safer, but when you're already focused in the turn and trying to get through it and get out, you don't want any extra movement going on. But yeah, so anyway, I'm about to go to lunch. We'll see you guys in a bit. Oh no. Oh my goodness. See, when you see that, it's not good. Doesn't always mean that you're done, but you got a nail, you got to patch it. But what you want to look at when you take this tire off is on the inside, you can see he drove it on low pressure, and so it wore out this inside seam of the tire. So it's no good, even though the tread is very good on the outside. The sidewalls seem good, but yeah, that on the inside is structurally not safe to drive on the racetrack. So yeah, and we try to look out for that kind of stuff. But anyway, check this out. It's an Aston Martin. Yeah, he'll be back in a little bit and I'll show you the car, but man, it's beautiful. I'm trying to remember which Aston Martin it is, but look at the width of this rim. Woo! That's easily a 12-inch wide wheel, maybe even 13. It's crazy. But yeah, it has a manual transmission, beautiful car. The exhaust sounds amazing. I always loved Aston Martins, and it's actually one of the same cars that Jeremy Clarkson drove on Top Gear. I'll figure out what episode it was and what car it was when he gets back. All right, so I want to show you guys something. So unfortunately, the black Mini Cooper, the one I showed you earlier, this little guy here, we had a little off. So, you know, in order to get back on the track, we've taped up the fender flares right there and everything, so she can go back out. But one thing we always do when anybody goes off the track, even if it's a small off and all they do is just go off in the dirt, unfortunately she did tag the tire wall just a little bit, not hard at all, but we always do a check where we take the wheels off, you know, inspect the wheel bearings, the brakes, everything like that. And one thing we noticed is in the front wheel, you can see that this wheel went off, you know, right here. You can see the dirt where it went off, and also if you look close, there's some impacts here. So that means that this wheel had contact with the wall itself. And one thing we noticed is we jacked the car up and grabbed the wheel and shake it, you know, the top to bottom, and there is some play. So it's not safe to take back on track. And anyway, I just wanted to show that because if you ever have an off and you're on the track and you're thinking, oh, it was just light, I just went in the grass or whatever, I'm going to go back on it. Well, it's always worth it to do the safest thing and jack the car up, grab the bottom of the wheel and the top and shake it. And if you got some play, that's most likely a wheel bearing issue, and it's not going to be safe to go back on the track. So that being said, it's not a hard fix. If we had the part here, we could actually fix it today and send her back out, but unfortunately we don't have one here. So she's going to hang out for the weekend, and I'm trying to convince her to try out this unit. But anyway, so yeah, just a little tidbit there about safety. And if you go off on track, you know, cosmetically the car is damaged a little bit, you know, there's a couple of scrapes and dings, but honestly, other than just that wheel bearing right there, I mean, this car could go back on the track no problem. So yeah, that's just a little tidbit for you. Let's see, what else is I gonna say? Oh no, but I have another car, but it's not here right now. I want to show you guys. It's an AMG GTR. It's pretty sick. It's wrapped in a purple, like a flat purple color. I'll try to show you guys that later. So anyway, we'll check back then. Guys, we've got a Ford Lightning in trouble, so we're gonna go fix him up. We're taking the pit bike. What's up, man?
Mind if I put these in your cooler?
Yeah, the cooler's up there at the tent, and you're also on YouTube.
Hey!
There you go. Yeah, just stick them in, bury them down in the ice, and you'll be good. All right. Anyway, so we're going to take the little BMX pit bike, and we're going to fix the Ford Lightning. Yep. This thing is so convenient. You can just cruise around and look at cool stuff all day. Here we go. We got a little brake issue here. Let's see. So, yeah, got a good looking rotor, but it may be warped, so we'll check back in a minute. Alright, turns out the Lightning did not have an issue. Now, we're working on the AMG GTS. Got a little brake noise. I didn't hear it that time, Bill. Keep coming. See if we can figure out what this smell, rock in here or something. Okay. Yeah. I'm not hearing it right now. Alright, so we still got a vibration issue on the Stop Tech brakes. So we did these rotor ring swap yesterday to the new rotor ring and put new pads in it. Followed standard procedure, torqued everything down, but for some reason we seem to be getting like a vibration through the pedal and a little bit through the steering wheel. So we just took the left side apart and checked all the bolts and everything. Everything's tight, looks good, the pad wear's good, all the 6 pistons are working in the caliper. So we're gonna swap to the right side and try to see if we do the same thing on this side, maybe it'll clear it up. So it's kind of a weird issue I've never had before, but that's just kind of the way it goes. Sometimes you have just weird things that pop up. But right now we've got 2 other things going on. So the Aston Martin is back. Got the rim in there, about to put the tire on it, and then we got the Volkswagen that's pulled up, and I think we got a turbo line loose. Mr. Bill drives really hard, and he's not easy on his vehicles because that's the way they were made to be. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna take a look at this, try to see if we can figure it out. We'll be back later. All right, so first you take your sunglasses off. This is like a, let me see what size this thing is. This is kind of my method. You just leave up the backside really well. then you're going to lube up the inside of the side that's going on the downside. Okay, so once you do that, you don't waste any time. Just pick it up. Put it tight. There you go. Pop that on. Being a little messy, but that's what you have to do to get tire man. You're messy. Alright, so to get this thing mounted, we're on YouTube right now. You're okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Gotta get the pressure down over here. Idea is to get the tire down, you know, inside the rim right here like this, and that gives it enough give to go in, and so it can go on up there. And that's how it's supposed to work. Sometimes it don't. Let's see if we can get it to go on here. There we go. All you do is spin it around, put some air in it. It's going to make a really loud pop once it seats. Sometimes it's hard to seat. Going to the bottom. Woo! Party. Alright. You put this little guy back in. Make sure your valve's down good and tight. And then the next thing you want to do is pressurize it up to what is going to run on the track, which is, what are you running this?
29.
29? So we'll go up to 29. And then we'll take it over to the balancer and make sure it's golden. This is a boring part of the video. And what kind of Aston Martin is a Vantage?
Yes.
What year is it?
07.
07, okay. Well, it doesn't seem to want to let go. Okay, we'll get back. Okay, problem solved. Tire machine did not have enough air pressure. Are you happy customer now?
Very happy customer.
All right, here we go. Today is a bad day for tires having holes in them. Where is that thing at? Check this out.
You got two?
Thank you.
Yeah, straight screw or nail in there.
Yeah. Still worried. No, it's not that bad.
Oh my gosh, we're still trying to figure out this new rotor, old rotor. It's still making like a brake shutter initial push of the brake pedal, and you get like this, not vibration, but a boom, 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 boom. And yeah, not sure what to do. So this is the street, this is street hardware. This was street hardware. Literally took this ring off of this hat, used the same hardware, put it on, and we double checked it with the new hardware over here, and it's the same. So this is correct. Everything else is correct on the car. Now we're down to checking the pad width and make sure it's, you know, the same, the new pads versus the old, because this is just crazy. We cannot get this problem figured out on the M4. Yeah, and it kind of sucks, but hopefully we get this thing sorted out here shortly. But sometimes things don't go as you want them to. Sometimes it can be difficult, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, we'll see you later. All right, so we're in the M4 right now, putting along. I think we figured it out. Basically, Hawk DTC 70s are a super aggressive pad. They're full race pad, and compared to the pad that was on here before, the initial bite is crazy. It's just like you barely push the pad, and you're just like I'm not acting. That's a it's pretty much slam your face into a wall type braking, even off the initial pedal, like 20% pedal engagement. So anyway, the burnishing process may not got them perfect, but now we've been on the highway a little bit, and a couple of stops from the speed limit to 60 miles an hour, and it's still a little bit of feels a little bit of jumpy, but super good braking. So I think it's good to go on the track. Shouldn't have any problems, and the car is cool. It's not slow. I don't know. I'm on a road that's too slow to show you what it'll do, but yeah. Show them the interior, like the red leather and carbon fiber dash. I mean, it's pretty sick. I'd probably drive one. I would definitely drive one. But listen to the noise it makes, like, woo! This accelerates really hard. It's a great track car. It's really fun. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I think we figured out the brake problem, and it's not perfect because it does have a little judder when you brake, but once you get into the hard braking and you're on the track, it feels good, inspires confidence, and I think that's where we want to get. So anyway, all right, we'll check back in later with something else. See you guys. Man, it has been a long day here. There's a lot of mechanic work to do today. It was crazy. The last thing we just did is we basically plugged a tire on this 911. This rear tire had a hole in it where he hit something on the track, and it, like a nail or a screw, went in the middle of the tire. And anyway, we got a plug kit, plugged it up for him, and this is his ride home, so hopefully that'll get him home. And maybe tomorrow we got 2 tires coming, and not sure if they're coming or not, but if we find out they are coming, we're gonna go ahead and put them on the back so he can finish out the track day tomorrow. And now hopefully the last thing to do today, well, second to last thing, is these 2 Caymans over here. Just got to rotate the tires right to left on both of those, and once I'm done with that, this guy's going to Chick-fil-A, and I'm getting a milkshake and a water and like a #1 with fries and Polynesian sauce, because it's the best sauce. And then I think I'm gonna take a shower first, because I have like 8 layers of sweat right now. But anyway, yeah, probably gonna hit the shower after I do those. I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A and upload this video, and then I'm passing out because I don't stay up late anymore. I'm too old. Anyway, and then first thing in the morning is this thing blew off a turbo hose or something like that. So this is a Volkswagen GTI R, I think. Oh, just kidding. It's a triple rabbit. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, this car's fast and it blew off a turbo hose. We'll just leave it at that, and I'll let you guys decide what to think about the little rabbits there. Anyway, I think the Mini is gonna rent out tomorrow too, because the other Mini is broken and she's already paid for track day, so we're probably gonna put her in the blue Mini there and send her out and let her have a good day. So all right guys, it's getting late in the day. I think it's almost 7 o'clock. The sun is going down, and I'm going down too. I'm about to knock out these over here, and then I'm gonna call it a day. See you guys later. Christelle, say hey. Hey. All right, woo, that was a long day. This is the look of a worn out dude right here, but about to go hit the track showers, which are about the same as taking a shower in like a pond or a lake or something. But you know, it's all good. I mean, I'll get cleaned up, and we're gonna do this all again tomorrow on Sunday, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys then. All right, not a bad view from the showering area. Pretty sunset though, right? Oh yeah. All right, well, for real, I'm going to get cleaned up now. I'm done. All right, this is how to end a long track day off, is with some Chick-fil-A and the raspberry lemonade sweet tea. And oh yeah, shout out to Apex Pro. We sell the Apex Pro digital driving coach on our website at CorsaCrewRace.com. Feel free to go check them out. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below or at CorsaCrewRace@gmail.com. Yeah, anyway, finishing off this Saturday at Road Atlanta. It's been a long one. Again, this is Joseph with Corsa Crew, and we're going to end it off on a Chick-fil-A fries, Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and this wonderful sweet tea. See you guys later.